Hi guys, welcome to Heal and Learn. This is Zarina, your host of the Heal and Learn YouTube channel and of the Grownlearn Podcast. Today, I'd like to answer a few of your questions and invite you to an upcoming webinar that I have for my Grow and Learn platform that is focused on success through intuition, and you can find more information about it below. But before I go on, I would also like to invite you to check out our subscription, the Heal and Learn subscription. It's a really cool thing. It features 4 group calls a month with 4 trainers of your choice. I'm going to share my screen just to show you where you can find it. Here it is, the Heal and Learn subscription. Choose 4 group calls a month with 4 trainers of your choice. Right now, it is at 30% off, more than 30% off. For a few more weeks, you can choose between the monthly group call with me, the mastermind group call, where I teach manifestation through the Silver Method and other energy information systems. You can join meditation and mentoring with Shaman Joe and Cindy Fox Dreamer and Cindy Edson, Cards of Truth, Love Mastery with Alfredo Diaz, embodiment trauma healing with Nicolina Werther, past life regression manifestation, energy medicine with Marcy Newman, weight loss and health with Anna Steingold, and there are more to come. So you can choose any of these and have 4 group sessions a month. All of the sessions are interactive, so I think you're really going to enjoy them. All right, back to the topic of the subject of today. This is going to be a short Q&A, some of the questions that I've gotten from you guys, and I thought I'd use the time that I have before meditation and mentoring today to answer some of your questions. All right. Now, talking about success, people have asked me, I feel stuck, I feel unclear, I don't know how to continue. There are a few videos on this channel about the subject of clarity and how to find clarity. But generally speaking, the most basic advice I give, regardless of whether you're doing meditation in Alpha, using the Silver Method or anything else, if you don't know any techniques at all, just sit down, calm your mind and start writing. Describe your ideal day. What would you like to be doing? Who would you like to interact with? What would you like to experience? Just describe your ideal day. I understand that you may want to achieve a lot of things, but what does the day look like? Because very often we get confused with so many priorities. Like, you want to be successful at work, you want to have a great relationship, you want to have a child, or you want to have more time to educate your child better in natural law, for example. But you can't fit all of these in your daily schedule. So start describing, how would you feel at peace, at ease? And don't judge at this point whether something is possible or not. Just describe it the way you want it, but not in terms of what you have, but rather in terms of what activities you undertake, what you're doing every day. First of all, it focuses your mind. It directs your attention towards something. It puts you in a state of mind, because while you're describing, you're feeling good about it, of course. You're focused, but also your emotions are focused. So, and writing is actually putting into application the action. So you're putting thought, emotion, and action, which is a formula for success. And if you start doing this more often, the more you do it every day, you will write different things at the beginning, especially. The stories won't repeat. So don't expect to be describing the same kind of day, because with every day, you're going to get more and more clarity about what exactly you want. And so at the end of the first week, you kind of have a feeling, a view of what you want your life to look like. But continue writing, continue for about a month, I would say. Or leave it for a while, but come back to it 20 days after or at the end of the month, and see if you still feel like it, if you still like the description, if the description still makes you feel the same way. So that's the easiest way to gain clarity. It's not the fastest, but it's the easiest if you don't know any techniques. If you know techniques, if you know the Silver Method, for example, you can use Alpha to get visions of future event or of the way you like your life to look like. there's a technique to use when you know that when you're going out of alpha, when you're basically thrown out of alpha, this is not your thing. All right, so this is one question. Then another question is, how do I train my intuition? So firstly, let's clarify what intuition is, because a lot of the business journals used to say, yes, indeed, the CEOs, the executives have better intuition. That's why they're more successful. But they define intuition as something that is gained over time with practice. So it's basically a function of your intelligence, and that's not what your intuition is, because what they call intuition is actually simple intelligence plus experience. And then, of course, your neural links can make up a picture and make a more effective decision. And that essentially leads the company in a better direction. But that's not what I'm talking about. You can have intuition that is irrespective of your prior experience or knowledge. And this has access beyond your memories or neural link. Intuition gives you access to the spiritual realm, to this field of consciousness that we work with in the Silva method and with other energy information systems. Intuition, when you develop it, so that means put yourself in a state of perception, that's usually alpha state, put yourself in a state of perception regularly so that intuition is automatically plugged. It actually responds even if you're not triggering it. So that means if sometimes you're threatened by something, let's say you were about to go somewhere and your intuition told you, or something stopped you internally from going somewhere, and it turned out that you would have had an accident otherwise, or that something terrible happened in this place, your intuition saved you. So you can see that this is not intuition based on neither experience nor knowledge about the environment, because the people didn't know. So it's something that warned them. So this is what I'm talking about. When you train your intuition by going in alpha regularly or through other methods, your intuition knows where you're heading, what is the best for you, and it automatically directs you. It's on autopilot already. Okay, so how to develop it? I kind of inserted this in this explanation. You need to put yourself in a state of mind where you use and train your intuition, work with the field. The Silva method for me has proven to be one of the easiest ways. And when I'm talking about a method, I'm not necessarily speaking about techniques like counting and putting the eyes up. Yes, these are very useful at the very beginning when you're starting, but with time, you will see that you're going to be able to access alpha level and your intuition and the information in the field simply by putting your focus there, your intention, simply by wanting to receive information or guidance. I've had questions, how is the Silva method different from hypnotherapy? The difference is that with hypnotherapy, you usually have somebody hypnotizing you. You're not working on your own. With the Silva method, you're the one in control. You're the one who is shuffling the puzzle of the consciousness field. You're the one creating and programming the field. So that's the basic difference. But going in alpha, you're probably doing in hypnotherapy as well. I do trainings on success, intuition, different topics. My method, where I integrate Silva techniques, is called the Healnlearn method, and I use, in addition, an overview of a philosophy of the world that will help you use the Silva method more effectively. It helps you abide by these natural laws, without which the Silva method, first of all, won't work. And secondly, your life will flow easier, because you will not be creating any impediments, any blockages in your life. It's what the religious people call sin. Anyhow, check out the Healnlearn method that is starting towards the end of the month. And again, check out the Healnlearn subscription. We have so many great trainers. I also consult people on another energy information method based on a Russian system, and it works really well for manifestation. It is also used for programming of the field and for regulating the level of your energy. It can be used for influencing other people to achieve your worthwhile goals. So do check this one out. I'll put the link below. At the moment, there is no upcoming course, but you can consult me one-on-one if you're interested in learning this. And I just wanted to say that essentially, I am not a trainer of neither the Silva method nor energy information systems in general, nor am I a healer. But I think all of us are healers. I'm interested in a lot of things, and my first program was called Start a Business with Meaning. So I am generally encouraging people to follow their flow, to find their passion, find their purpose, and become independent. So there's much more to it than simply manifesting the next car or the next job. You need to see the holistic picture of your life and program it the way you like it, and not necessarily in a rigid way. It has to be enjoyable, fluid. Things start happening after a while. And all of these tools that I'm sharing with you guys here help you become more in control of your mind and move through life with more confidence in your abilities. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. Share, give it a thumbs up, and come back for more. Thank you for watching.